Hi there, cadets. This is Major Cadenza here today, and today's lesson will be about an oboe fingering chart. We're going to talk about where the hands go on the instrument and how that correlates to a chart. First, we've got a blank chart here that I'm going to show you, and this isn't too complicated. This is what the chart will look like with nothing on it. It's pretty simplistic. There's nothing too complicated about it. The left hand would be on the top quadrant above the solid line, and the right hand would be below that line. The first two keys I want to talk about are these two keys that I've colored in. These are octave keys. The one on the right will be played by your left index finger, and the one on the left will be played by your left thumb. This key is played by your left index finger, the meaty part of your finger. And then this key is played by your left middle finger, again the meaty fleshy part of your fingertip. And then this key right here will be played by your left ring finger, again also the meaty fleshy part. And I want you to notice this solid line between this note and this one. This line represents the split between the left and the right hand, as we discussed earlier. So this note that is pictured here will be played by your right index finger. And moving on down the instrument, this note will be played by your right middle finger. And last but certainly not least, your right ring finger. We can't forget our little pinky keys. These keys right here will be played by your left pinky, and these keys will be played by your right pinky. Okay, now that we've talked a little bit about hand placement and how the fingering chart actually works, let's discuss the first 5 notes on the oboe. This is your fingering for the first note that I would teach in beginning band, and that's a B flat. It would be splitting the middle line on the staff, 1, 2, and the 4th finger, or your index finger on your right hand. The second note I would teach is C, third space, 1 and 4. Now we're going to do a technique that's called half-holing for D, and basically all you're going to do is roll your left index finger so that you can open the hole, and it will also create the note, it will make the note go up in octave. This is for D. The next note is E flat, and all we do is add a pinky key to that D. Now for D and E flat, some people will advocate and tell you to press the back octave key, and that is acceptable, but not necessary. It will speak both ways. And the last note, there are like a million different fingerings for F, but I'm going to teach you just this first standard fingering, assuming that you don't have any extra keys. So it would be your left, the octave key on the back of the instrument, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll take your ring finger and you're actually going to slide it up, and you'll actually pick it up and play it on this other key that's listed. I didn't put this on any of the other instrument or the other fingering charts because it only applies for F. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at the address listed on the screen. I cannot express to you how important I think fingering charts are for you to learn how to read and to be able to interpret them for your instrument. They will be a tremendous resource for you. It will make learning easier for you and your teacher. I wish you the best of luck with practicing, and I hope you keep at it.